Hello and welcome to this video on why we haven't already seen the peak in inflation. For months to months, inflation rises to new highs and people keep saying that the peak has now been reached. But I don't believe that. For example, rising energy prices in the Eurozone mean that inflation in June will again be higher than in May, when it had already risen to 8.1%. After June, very much depends on the oil price, of course. But beyond volatile energy prices, the so-called core inflation rate in the Eurozone should continue to rise. First, companies have not yet fully passed on the past cost shocks to consumers. Second, inflation expectations are rising across the board. Third, wages are now picking up more strongly. Stubbornly high inflation means that central banks will have to hike rates by much more than the markets are currently pricing in. The ECB can no longer get inflation under control with only homeopathic interest rate increases. What is needed are rapid and substantial rate hikes. High inflation and more rate hike speculation probably mean that 10-year bond yields both in the US and in Germany will continue to rise on trend, even though they have already risen nearly as sharply as they did in the bond market crash of 1994. Moreover, Italian bonds are likely to remain under huge pressure as high inflation raises the hurdle for the ECB to support Italy with bond purchases.